them, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. If anybody beneath them says anything to them, oh no, Kevin's the only one that can say anything to them. And that's the way it is. That's the God's honest truth. I'm not playing it out to be anything. And some of that stuff was over lunch, ordering lunch. Now, how silly is that? That you're going to bring all this up because I got their lunch order wrong and it wasn't even me? You know, that's just silly. And that's part of what, and I know exactly Don Johnson. So, a lot of that is this me. Yes, I'm finally standing up for myself the exact same way that they have done, because they feel empowered and they know they can say whatever they want to me and I have to take it. Or if I say something, they're going to tell you, then it's going to get spun all wrong. There you have it. That's pretty much what's been going on. And that's why I've been acting this way. I'm sorry, but you know, here's over. I'm right here because they pushed me by all the things they've been saying, and it's been building and building because I've been doing what you said. Don't cause any issues. And yes, I'm finally standing up for myself. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with you. It has me to do with me and the guys and the way that we've been working together just fine. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't need to come here. I want to come here. I don't need this job. I like coming here. I don't make enough money to pay my bills. I've been cutting even. That's why it's starting to stress me out. I'm like, why am I spending my savings in order to keep working here and take this abuse? So now I'm like, you know what? Well, let's just see what happens.
What happens
when I start saying something back? When they say something to me derogatory, then I say something back, and here we are. That's where we're at.
Kenny, you got super upset this morning. Why?
No, I'm not upset at all.
Kenny, you were just yelling in my office. You were yelling on the service drive.
So what?
What do you mean? So what?
That's
This is
the
a
way I
place.
talk.
This is a place of business. If you can't act professional,
So they can yell at me.
nobody's yelled at you. I could
That's
hear
your
you
version.
from. I could hear you from across the drive.
That's right, because I'm standing right there. You can't hear through the glass.
Dude,
and
you're
what's
20
going on
feet
out there.
away from me at that desk over
What's
there.
going on
I'm in my
before
closed
work?
office with 2 doors between us, and I can
Going
hear
through
you
this
yell.
again, you're intentionally.
Anytime.
You were doing this on purpose, Kevin, aren't you?
I'm asking you questions, and
told
as
to do.
soon as we ask you a question, you want to get all wound up,
'Cause
and
you
you
were-
say, "Here we go again." What I'm asking
Now
you,
you know
why
how I feel.
Why did you get upset this morning?
Now you know how I feel. Because this is what I've been putting up with for so long.
I've asked you a question.
So now you know how I feel.
Why did you get upset this
I
morning?
was not upset.
You were. Why were you
I was
yelling
not-
and acting upset? Maybe you aren't upset, but you're acting upset. Why did you act upset?
I've already explained it to you.
What?
I'm not going to explain it again. Because you weren't listening the first time.
I listened the first. I listened the first time, but I don't
You
understand
hear
it.
something that I say
Because
that you don't like, and
No,
then you
what-
stop listening.
That's
So
not
every-
true.
the important information you don't hear because your mind's already spinning of the shit that I said.
Okay, no.
That you're not. That
so
I'm
what?
not allowed
What
to
I
say.
think you told me this morning
Okay,
is that.
calm down. Calm down.
Please calm down.
I'm trying. But
Is that-
you're just making me.
That the
you're trying to
advisors,
push me over the
the
limit.
advisors sent you on a run this morning,
Mm-hmm.
right? With
After I
a
said-
customer,
After I said.
and then when, but
I'm
you're not
standing right here.
in charge.
I didn't say I was in charge.
Okay.
I was standing right in front of Richard, 2 feet in front of him, and he says, I need to get a driver. He saw me standing there. So why? And I'm like, I'm your driver right here. And he just looked at me. I'm like, all right. I pulled the vehicle in. I did everything that shuttle driver is supposed to do that nobody else was doing. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I'm not telling anybody what to do.
So we sent you
They're
with
telling me
a
what to do.
customer with a customer this morning,
Right.
right?
Yep.
And that was fine,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Well, no, it wasn't fine because I had to say something to your advisor when I'm standing right there, and he's saying that I'm not good enough. He didn't say it, but if I'm standing right there, and I've been here 3.5 years, and I've been the only one driving, shuttling people until Kenny started.
Well, you haven't been. And when we had Chandler, they did it. Whenever we had Connor, he did it. When we had whoever, we got 2 drivers sometimes. We're going to use 2 drivers. And it really doesn't matter. There's not an order. It doesn't go by seniority. It's just there's a
Yeah,
job to do. We're going to get somebody to do it.
But you know what I've been going through, and it's just common sense. Kenny should be taking it easy, right? Kenny should not, and I explained this to you the other day. Do you think this concussion is just going to magically go away? No, this could go on for years, buddy, because my brain sloshed around and hit my skull. That is the issue. Yes, you think it's a minor hit, but due to all the things before, you just don't, and that's what I'm saying. I tried to explain all this to you. I'm supposed to be taking it easy. I'm supposed to be shuttling.
What are we
It's the
asking you to
easiest
do
thing
that
to
you don't think you should be doing?
All I'm saying is, in comparison to me and Kenny, Kenny has no problems, right? Because he's not disabled. So you have all these other things that need to be going on that I can't do. So why would you send a person that can do a lot more than me away when I'm standing right here, and then I can't do hardly anything except drive? It makes no sense.
All
That's
we've
what I'm
asked you to
saying.
do is drive. We're asking you to park cars. And
Yeah, and somebody else is not doing it as efficiently as I always have. That's all I'm saying is I'm slow right now. I'm having headaches. You know,
Well, you told me
I'm
you
losing
told
my
me the other
voice.
day, you told me the other day you were dizzy. I don't think you should be driving when you're dizzy. I sure don't think you should
I've
be
been-
driving our customers when you're dizzy.
Everybody's dizzy. I'm fixing to tell you something, and you know it. I know you know. No, I'm not telling you. Not telling you anything that goes on around here that I know you know. That is 1,000 times worse than anything that I've done or could do. So that's why I've had enough, because I know things have been going on around here that are horrible. And you're picking on me.
Nobody's picking on you, Ken.
That's the way it appears. When everybody's saying,
Who is
you're
everybody?
you lied right to my face and said that everybody's got the same story back there.